Today is a new day, and what I'm going to do is try to actually follow through on the idea that I came up with in the last video, or actually the video before last, and try to turn a couple of generator frames into a workbench. I'm not going to be able to finish it today, but I'm going to try to dig into my scrap metal hoard and come up with some materials and basically a basic layout of how it's going to go together. So that's what's happening today. Getting pretty wore out. will make a pretty good smoke. So we've got the fan on. There's a gap there. Not a huge gap, but there's a bit of a gap, so I'm going to try to fill that. First to go over it and burn the paint off. Then I'll go back and lay a little bit of weld to fill the gap. Show you guys the weld. That's what it looks like now. So actually not too bad considering. And I'm going to put one more pass on it. Just to see if I can screw it up. That's what it's looking like. Very far from beautiful, but this is just a flux core MIG or gasless wire feed. Still some flux on there, but I'm going to leave it because I'm not too concerned about it. Take these wheels off. to grind this weld out, this tack out, and push this side down because it's a little bit high. Do is I'll use the clamp in that flat bar. Basically the same thing that I did on the other side. And weld it. Going to try to weld with just safety glasses on. That's not a good idea. give it a little tweaking. A little tweak. Or it might just be sitting up on this. Yeah, that's what's happening, I think. Let's find out. Better. Definitely better. What do you guys think? So there it is, the start of a frame for my bench. I left these things on there just because I can use them as handles or something maybe. But yeah, that's the start of it. It's going to have wheels on it, so it's going to be a bit higher. Plus, I don't think this is actually going to be the top of the bench. I think what I'm going to do is build up a little bit and make it so that there's a cavity underneath it where I can store stuff. So it's actually going to be probably 6 or 8 inches taller than what this surface is. What I'll do is I'll figure out what wheels I'm going to use. I probably won't use those wheels because they're pretty shitty and one of them's cracked. And I kind of want to put swivels on it, so we'll see. It's actually starting to look like something. Not much, but looking like something. So I'm going to put away my welding table and clean up. This was actually scaffolding that I purchased to build the garage, or to do the stucco on the garage. And when I was done with it, instead of selling it, I decided to turn it into a welding bench or welding table. And that's what it's been ever since. It's kind of handy. Anyway, oh, one more thing. See if you guys think this is a good idea. These are fold-out handles. I'll just set the camera down here. These are fold-out handles that came with the generator, so they've got this little locking mechanism. It folds down like that, and you push the button, the handle folds up. I was thinking about attaching these on the side of the bench, something like that. They were attached with bolts, but I would probably weld it. Anyway, I was thinking of doing that for moving the bench around. So now I've got to clean up some of this mess and then go in the house. So this is the end of today's video.